Hey Northwest, I'm Maha.
I'm Shruti.
And you're watching The Paw.
Every year, seniors are nominated and voted for school superlative titles.
We will be featuring these Cougars every episode of The Paw. Today we have Northwest Rankin's friendliest and wittiest. I'm Maha Busala.
And I'm Santi Diosa.
And we are Northwest Rankin's friendliest.
My favorite personality trait about myself is how social I am. Like, I can talk to anyone about anything.
My favorite personality trait about myself is I feel that I'm very accepting of others and I try to look for the good in people because you never know what they're going through.
What I look for in a friend is a good sense of humor. I love to laugh about everything.
I look for people who don't come and go and that stay loyal, and to where I don't have to text them all the time, but I know I'll be there for them and they'll be there for me.
Yes, sir.
I'm Maha Busala.
And I'm Santi Diosa.
And we are Northwest Rankin's friendliest.
Hi, my name's Lauren Flood.
I'm Lucas Yeager.
And we are Northwest Rankin's wittiest.
My favorite comedian is Conan O'Brien.
I like John Mulaney. He's cool.
My main inspiration is memes.
I just have really, really bad luck, and I think it's funny to joke about that. I'm Lauren.
I'm Lucas, and we are Northwest Rankin's wittiest.
Starting the new year off right, we are continuing our new segment, Leave a Paw Print, where we feature students who have made a lasting impact on society.
This week, we are featuring Hannah Crow, a senior at Northwest Rankin High School.
Hannah Crow is a student here at Northwest Rankin High School and is leaving a paw print on her community by spending her time in an amazing organization.
I got involved with the mustard seed through Girl Scouts, and also my cousin has Down syndrome, so she has a affiliation with the mustard seed, and I just really fell in love with the place.
Every month, Hannah volunteers at the Mustard Seed and teaches the seedsters about art history.
My favorite memory at the Mustard Seed is whenever I taught them about Pablo Picasso. We did a little craft at the end where they made their own little Picasso paintings.
Hannah shows that there are no boundaries on making a difference in your community.
I want to encourage other people to get involved with the Mustard Seed because it's a really inspiring and encouraging atmosphere because everybody there is just so happy and they really depend on volunteers to keep the show running.
Thank you, Hannah, for leaving your paw print.
We are almost done with our administrative features. This week, we are
Joyriding with Jones.
I'm Mr. Jones.
And this is Joyriding with Jones.
What do you do?
I am the transportation director for the Northwest Rankin School Zone. So I keep up with all of the buses, all of the bus drivers. It also includes field trips, making sure that maintenance is done on the buses in the right times, and the driver's ed cars.
What's your favorite part about your job?
Probably working with the people. It's fun to work with the drivers, make sure they have their certifications, the things they need.
Why did you pick education?
It took me a long time to get to education. I'm actually a relatively new teacher. I've only been teaching this is my 9th to 10th year. Started working in a lab, was in the military, did some other jobs, and then decided that I wanted to work with students.
What are your future plans in education?
I just finished up my specialist in educational leadership. I'm transitioning into administration, so I will eventually be a school principal of some sort. Not sure where or how, but that's where I'm headed, I think.
If you could own your own school, what would it be named and where would it be located?
It'd be a hard decision between getting in the mountains and away from everything or an island looking at the water all day. What would I name it? You Can Do It Academy. How's that?
That sounds good.
Just to encourage and to promote that we're not all the same. We don't all like the same things. Our specialties, our interests are spread out, but in each of those, we can be productive and be something positive.
I'm Chris.
I'm Aubrey.
And this was Joyriding with Jones.
Now it's time for sports talk. Here's Paris and Jacob with our Cougar Sports.
Thanks, Maha and Shruti. I'm Jacob.
And I'm Paris, and this is Sports Talk. The Northwest Rankin soccer teams are rolling into the final stretch of the season.
They will play their final regular season game tonight at Terry. The girls will kick off at 5:30 and the boys will follow.
A district title is on the line tonight for the girls. If they beat Terry, they will win the district title and clinch the #1 seed in the playoffs.
The girls were 13-3-1 and lost to Brandon Tuesday night. The Bulldogs won from 3-2.
The boys remain undefeated on the season with just one tie against Ocean Springs. They beat Brandon 2-1 Tuesday night and clinched the #1 seed in the playoffs.
The soccer's playoffs will begin next Tuesday, where the Cougars will host the first round against George County. The girls start at 5:30 when the boys will follow.
Heading inside to the hardwood, the Cougar basketball teams are also winding down the season. The Cougars have just 5 regular season games left, 2 of those at home.
The boys and girls lost to rival Brandon on Tuesday, but we hope to bounce back at Terry.
The girls are 6-12 and the boys are 15-7. The Cougars are back home next week, hosting Murrah on Tuesday and Pearl on Friday.
Friday will be our senior night for the basketball team, so come out and support.
Our bowling teams are heading to playoffs now after wrapping up the regular season yesterday.
The girls were undefeated heading into yesterday's match. The boys are now 6-1.
Next up for bowling is district and state competition. The Class 3 bowling championships will be held February 13th at Metro 24 in Jackson.
All right, ready? Yes, ma'am. I play center back and holding midfielder. I've played for 14 years. Well, I was 3, so my mom just put me in rec, and it just grew from there.
I think my favorite memory is my sophomore year when we beat Madison Central 3-0 in the North State Championship, because the girls just really played for each other there.
Something I've accomplished is just my work ethic and just always motivating myself in any way.
I'm saying if you want to play, it's a process. You never start out really good. So as long as you enjoy it, you just have fun playing it, keep at it.
I've learned from soccer that things are hard, but you'll be able to get through it no matter what.
I think this sport has impacted my life a lot. Most people think it's just a game, but to me it's more of a lifestyle, and it teaches me a lot of life lessons.
Just knowing that there are other people that are also on the field with me that are also depending on you, so you gotta keep going, if not for yourself, then for them.
I think family would describe our team very well because everyone's really close together. No one's really hating on each other. There's not really much drama. Everyone has fun, and we could all hang out together.
I am Matthew Hackler.
I am Molly Ryan.
I am Lucas Yeager.
I am Santi Diosa.
I am Walker Smith.
I am Avery Hollifield.
I am Courtney Head. I am Black and Gold, and we are relentless.
We are relentless.
And we are relentless.
And we are relentless.
Well, that's it for Sports Talk this week.
Remember to get out and support your fellow Cougars this week.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Paris,
and this was Sports Talk. Back to you, Maha and Shruti.
Thanks, guys.
New year, new Paw Perfect. The boys went around the school asking students and faculty some trivia questions.
I'm Austin.
I'm Chris.
I'm Akash.
And I'm Zach.
And this is Paw Trivia. When was the War of 1812?
1812?
Good job, Sissy. Good job.
How come you press harder on the remote control when you know the battery's dead?
It's just how it works.
How what works? It's dead.
Don't ask me, man.
I'm asking you.
I hate that.
I need an answer. Why do you press harder on the remote control when you know the battery's dead?
That's just how it works.
So Savannah, what do you call a fake noodle? An imposter.
Hey, JC.
Okay, Mr. Van.
Yeah, I like your mic.
Okay. What shape is the sky?
The shape of the sky is an endless circle that one must find the end to find true fulfillment in life. So Dr. Mac, is the earth flat?
No.
No.
Elaborate.
Elaborate.
It's round.
It's round.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business.
If you only have one eye, do you wink or do you blink?
both.
Why?
Because it fits both criteria. That's my answer. That's it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out all of our social media linked down below. I'm Maha. And I'm Shruti. Paw out.
Go. Austin, scoot in. No. Oh my. So hot in the school.
I like that. That's funny. That's funny.
Get the new shoes.
Ooh.